choose which one you choose. Sex or love, love or lust. Pick and choose which one you choose. Sex or love, love or lust. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who do you lay with? Lay with. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who you go to bed with? Bed with. A deadly sin. Deadly sin. Or sinful bliss. Sinful bliss. Evil desires or human nature. Human nature. Pray to forgive. Repent for sin. Repent. Sexual wants. Sexual needs. Love or lust. Love or lust. It's a must. It's a must. For what we want. What we want. In God we trust. Do a one-night stand unplanned. Waited your whole life for your wedding night. Sex with no passion, just pleasure exchanged for monetary favors. Easy to deceive with makeup and weave. Pleasure to achieve the evil deeds to succeed. To fulfill any fantasy. Watch the moment just come and go. No emotions. The devil wear Prada in a blue dress with juicy red lipsticks with high heels that hiding the sex appeal. Nothing wrong with safe sex. What is safe sex? Really a safe bet. No matter what, no one is safe when the lights turn off. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who do you lay with? Lay with. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who you go to bed with? Bed with. A deadly sin. Deadly sin. Or sinful bliss. Sinful bliss. Evil desires or human nature. Human nature. Pray to forgive. Repent for sin. Repent. Sexual wants. Sexual needs. Love or lust. Love or lust. It's a must. It's a must. For what we want. What we want. In God we trust. Do a one-night stand unplanned. Waited your whole life for your wedding night. Is waiting, overrated. Be a virgin Mark, or a Virgin Mary. Virgin Mary. Say I do before you get married. Soulmates for decades and shared no sexual connection. Yet the world is going through a sex recession. Size doesn't matter if it's through a Virgin Mary. Holy matrimony, two becomes one. A soulful soul with a heart full of gold. Deeper connections means deeper penetration that leads to a greater sensation. When two becomes one, a 2-for-1 deal. When heaven gates is concealed. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who do you lay with? Lay with. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who you go to bed with? Bed with. A deadly sin. Deadly sin. Or sinful bliss. Sinful bliss. Evil desires or human nature. Human nature. Pray to forgive. Repent for sin. Repent. Sexual wants. Sexual needs. Love or lust. Love or lust. It's a must. It's a must. For what we want. What we want. In God we trust. Do a one-night stand unplanned. Waited your whole life for your wedding night. Where do we stand? Here I stand. I do on the wedding night. Or a one-night stand. Might be a double agent, undercover. No trust, just lust. Nut, bust, combust. Sex with no commitment. Is it a sin or human nature? Lust for a nut. Lust beyond any temptation. Feel the passion when you feel the vibration. But are you safe from the demons and demonic spirit? Is it worth the temporary pleasures to take a risk for long-term damage in the long run for short-term satisfaction? Pick and choose. Pick and choose. Which one you choose? Sex or love? Sex or love? Love or lust? Love or lust? Pick and choose. Pick and choose. Which one you choose? Sex or love? Sex or love? Or love or lust? Love or lust?
Access granted. Agent confirmed.
Alright, so let's get down. So that is the track Sex with the Devil, Make Love to the Lord. Um, it'll be off the project, episode 5, agency agenda, third cycle, call up in the cycle. It'll be added to that project. Perfect time to get this one out. Since we are in the middle of Valentine's Day, yeah, so I had to do this live stream again. I did just do it, but I don't see the video uploaded to my account, and I don't know what happened to it. And that's why I'm streaming live again. It's 1:30 p.m. 1:30 a.m. Eastern time. So I just wanted I don't know where the video went. So I gotta redo it again. Yeah, I can't wait till morning. So I just had to do it again. Yeah, but yeah, sex with the devil, make love to the Lord. Um, so I mean, as I mentioned before, I did this before. Um, I'm trying to go live in Facebook, but I don't know if this thing is working. It's giving me headache saying it's not connected. But let's just continue on. Hopefully this time it'll be the YouTube link. Okay, so subject matter: sex with the devil, make love to the Lord. Um, well, song, but the subject matter. Yeah, subject matter is we're heading into as far as for the age gap. You know, love is in the air. Valentine's Day. Yeah. When it comes to this subject, you know, it touches a lot of feelings. Goes in. Yeah. So as far as for the age gap, you know, something that a lot of people complain about. People don't understand. People just judge. You know, as soon as we go beyond 10, 20, 10 years, then it's a problem. So, you know, this is subject matter we should talk about. As far as for age gap, you know, people still are uncomfortable about it. Me personally, I mean, I understand people say that it is weird. People from different areas that are not with as far as for the age gap being aware, but I don't have time to judge because the problem is people found themselves. You know, people have a hard time understanding. Love works in mysterious ways, so why are you trying to put an age gap in between it? You know, people always complain. Oh, young girls chasing older men, older women, going for younger guys. Hello, and now I know what's going on with this. This don't make any sense. Yeah, so since we was talking about it, people just find love, just falls for chasing. But as far as for chasing, I mean, people always feel like there's just a motive behind people who just date. They for a common cause, they for own ambition, whether it's about money, about status. People get shamed for not wanting to date people around their age bracket, and then just never really talk about it. I think we should talk about it. No, I never understand.
Agent confirmed.
Never really understand. Why as far as people. I mean, people gonna choose who they love. When we break it down, I mean, we just gotta look at it. For instance, I mean, people just want to go in. So I mean, we can expose it. So no, as for instance, younger girls chasing older men. I mean, it's nothing new. This is not a new discovery. It's always been going down. I don't know why people woke up and just act like this is something new. As far as for women, have always been chasing older men. They make it feel like creeps and all that crap. But it's like we never talk about the fact that younger girls always date older men. Everybody been to high school. Everybody know the girls in high school were always doing with guys that are not in high school. That they have always kept chasing older men, which I never understood why that's a problem. They always make it a problem after they get older, realize they're not younger no more, and they're not getting the men that they used to get. And then they always say that the younger girls, daddy issues, and then some of these girls said that men up, get their money, get the bag, and then I mean, then we don't really talk about. And if people feel like people doing it for all the bad things, we never talk about why. For the why, for some We just okay. Let's just expose it. Just everybody wants to go in the troubles. I mean, yeah. Usually, as I said before, women be always setting men up. Some some of the youngins try to set people up, and then they ever talk about too, like, you know, some of these young girls always chasing older men. They always had chasing older men. And then, they get shamed as far for not dating youngins around their age, but they do have ulterior motives, looking for men for support, financial gain, and they never talk about the younger ladies that just want older men. You know. So, and then older men don't chase women around their ages. They always look for something younger, brighter. You know. And then for the youngins, I mean, they never talk about if they want to say it's a problem issue, but if that was the case, then I mean, we don't look at how bad our society really is due to the fact that when it comes to the young girls, I mean, our kids, one major problem with our society is that um, most of the kids are over sexualized. You know what I mean? They are over sexualized. And we don't talk about it. I mean, I'm a millennium, and when it comes to this subject matter, I mean, we never talk about what was the issue as far as for why are kids so sexually prone. I mean, you're trying to normalize kids having sex with teenagers, which even when I was young, I was weird. I mean, yeah, sexually, yeah, but you know, I don't know, cause I wasn't involved as far as for chasing, but normalizing kids having sex before they turn teenagers. I mean, the lipstick parties and then girlfriend, boyfriend, sleepovers and slumber parties, you know. And then we don't talk about kids being raised by dysfunctional, drug addicts, sexual assaulted, sexually overwhelmed type of people, and they're the ones that are breeding kids. And they passing on their bad sexual odyssey to the kids, most of them. Hoping that they have the greatest sex life ever, start at a young age. I mean, and then we don't talk about kids just being turned out even before they become full grown adults. I mean, we don't talk about how kids already went through the Olympic track meet as far as for doing everything under the sun. I mean, they're not even 19. They're already bored and done. And then we don't talk about, well, that could be a reason that leads to why they choose those men. Okay, I need to know how this 30-year-old gets down. I need to know how it feels to give it to up to a 40-year-old. I need to know what the 50-year-old be working with. All this ambition as far as for sexuality. How much can you get out of it? You know, so we don't really necessarily talk about that. And then we don't talk about older women. They always say still looking for love, chasing the youngins. Now, which we should stop demonizing. I mean, and then people always say, well, they just using them for sexual objects and all that stuff, which could be true. There's a point for that. Some of the most also the guys choose younger, more tight and more firm, nice, still beauty, and then the older women chasing the young bucks because they like the young buck who stand, got some stamina, putting that work in that bedroom. No, and some women they always choose the youngest because you know turn them out. And then he has some, and the youngins too have some issues, as far as from never had a mother in their lives like that. I mean, the genuine sweet mother who will cook for them, and it's easier to grab onto them, latch onto them, because they don't even want much, because young boys just want a little love, and they got all the love for 'em. So, yeah, so then, you know, yeah, so we don't really talk about as far as for, you know, okay, we could say there's alternatives sexually use them, you know, but we always at back and forth with each other. They don't want to deal with people around their age, because they feel like someone's just immature. Boys and girls feel like too immature, too ridiculous, and they usually deal with elders because you know the hooker culture, prostitution lifestyle. Everybody's chasing older men. Chasing the bag, chasing. Everybody's chasing. And then the older ones, like older women usually chase the young bucks because they don't like these old men anyway. I mean, they complain about why the older men don't want to date them and this and that. When it comes to the youngins, got that step in the bedroom, and then they say they don't want to deal. Some of them don't want to deal with men their age because no excitement, no energy, low energy. And they always demonize men no matter what age it is. They just got a problem with them. Now they always want to demonize men, period.
Hell no. Hell no.
You know. And then, women always trying to tear men down. You ain't worth a damn. You fat, bald, ugly, just erectile dysfunction, just worthless for no damn reason. Can't do nothing, can't get up, and this and that. And it's the same back and forth as far as for men. Your wig is thicker. You're fat. You're never going to be what you were in high school, ever. You know, um, no, season of menopause. You just not the same woman that you used to be.
Hell no. Hell no.
Just talking all this crap, even though it goes both ways. So, if everybody want to go into this function, by choosing the young ones, but my opinion, you know, there's over a lot of people in this world, and yet more people are more social distant, more lonelier than ever before. And the question seems to wonder is why you so worried about other people's business and not worried about yours. That seems to always be the question. Why are we caught up in everybody else's problem? Nobody seems to, put focus on themselves and always jump to everybody's business and not knowing that, well, where is your partner at? How come no one can't love you? How come you haven't found no one yet? You know. So my problem is I don't know why people make a big hoof. It's going to the age gap is going to even get bigger. Especially with this economy, it's like who could get the highest bidder, and dudes who got the pockets usually gonna win. I mean, the middle of the road guys just not gonna cut it anymore. Keep up. But as far as for the age in the middle gap, I mean, this is something that is actually going to keep progressing. I don't know why people make such a big deal. I mean, yeah, it is kind of weird, but yeah, I think what's weird is why is it that you haven't found no one? That should be the weird question.
Hell no. Hell no.
Why can't you find someone? It's a question we're not asking. So, just be look out. I mean, it's gonna get even wilder. So, thank thank you for just coming out. Let's just end this there, and then also make sure you check out the track. It will be available on profile link, and then I'll just see you in the next one.
Pick and choose which one you choose. Sex or love, love or lust. Pick and choose which one you choose. Sex or love or lust. sex with the devil or make love to the Lord? To the Lord. Who do you lay with? Lay with. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord? To the Lord. Who you go to bed with? Bed with. A deadly sin. Deadly sin. Or sinful bliss. Sinful bliss. Evil desires or human nature. Human nature. Pray to forgive. Repent for sin. Repent. Sexual wants. Sexual needs. Love or lust. Love or lust. It's a must. It's a must. For what we want. What we want. In God we trust. Do a one-night stand unplanned. Waited your whole life for your wedding night. Sex with no passion, just pleasure exchanged for monetary favors. Easy to deceive with makeup and weave. Pleasure to achieve the evil deeds to succeed. To fulfill any fantasy. Watch the moment just come and go. No emotions. The devil wear Prada in a blue dress with juicy red lipsticks with high heels that hiding the sex appeal. Nothing wrong with safe sex. What is safe sex? Really a safe bet. No matter what, no one is safe when the lights turn off. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who do you lay with? Lay with. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who you go to bed with? Bed with. A deadly sin. Deadly sin. Or a sinful bliss. Sinful bliss. Evil desires or human nature. Human nature. Pray to forgive. Repent for sin. Repent. Sexual wants. Sexual needs. Love or lust. Love or lust. It's a must. It's a must. For what we want. What we want. In God we trust. Do a one-night stand unplanned. Waited your whole life for your wedding night. Is waiting, overrated. Be a virgin Mark, or a Virgin Mary. Virgin Mary. Say I do before you get married. Soulmates for decades and shared no sexual connection. Yet the world is going through a sex recession. Size doesn't matter if it's through a Virgin Mary. Holy matrimony, two becomes one. A soulful soul with a heart full of gold. Deeper connections means deeper penetration that leads to a greater sensation. When two becomes one, a 2-for-1 deal. When heaven gates is concealed. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who do you lay with? Lay with. Sex with the devil or make love to the Lord. To the Lord. Who you go to bed with? Bed with. A deadly sin. Deadly sin. Or a sinful bliss. Sinful bliss. Evil desires or human nature. Human nature. Pray to forgive. Repent for sin. Repent. Sexual wants. Sexual needs. Love or lust. Love or lust. It's a must. It's a must. For what we want. What we want. In God we trust. Do a one-night stand unplanned. Waited your whole life for your wedding night. Where do we stand? Here I stand. I do on the wedding night. Or a one-night stand. Might be a double agent, undercover. No trust, just lust. Nut, bust, combust. Sex with no commitment. Is it a sin or human nature? Lust for a nut. Lust beyond any temptation. Feel the passion when you feel the vibration. But are you safe from the demons and demonic spirit? Is it worth the temporary pleasures to take a risk for long-term damage in the long run for short-term satisfaction? Pick and choose. Pick and choose. Which one you choose? Choose. Sex or love. Sex or love. Love or lust. Love or lust. Pick and choose. Pick and choose. Which one you choose? Choose. Sex or love. Sex or love. Or love or lust. Love or lust.